Okay, imagine this. You jump into your usually reliable car headed for your morning class at the college you decided to commute to. You get halfway to the college and all of a sudden, your car starts to feel strange. The handling is completely different and it's not how it's supposed to be. You cautiously pull off the road onto the side of the highway. You step out of your car and look around at your tires. One of the worst things that could possibly happen to your tire has happened. You have a flat. You think to yourself, okay, no biggie. I have this great device called a cell phone. I can just call Daddy. You reach into your pocket and take out your cell phone, but dang it, you forgot to plug it in last night so that it would be charged. It's dead. You think to yourself, now what? I've never changed a tire in my life. I have absolutely no clue where to begin. Well, lucky you, you happened to hear my speech the other day, and something in the back of your mind convinced you to actually listen to it and pay attention to how to change a tire. By remembering these instructions that I'm fixing to lay out for you step by step, you'll be able to change that flat tire and still make it in time for some of the remaining time left in your college class. To change a tire, you will need a spare tire, a lug wrench, and a jack. Most vehicles will have an owner's manual, which will tell you where to look for the jack and the spare tire. You should make sure that your spare tire is properly inflated and you have all the necessary tools before you drive off and go anywhere, because a flat tire can happen at any time. So let's get started. First, you need to choose your spot well. Pull off the road so that you are safely out of the flow of traffic. Try to stop in a straight part of the road so that the passing traffic can see you from a distance. Stop the car in a level spot. It is unsafe to jack up a car on the incline. Turn on your hazard lights. The next thing that you need to do is remove the tools from the vehicle. Retrieve the tools that I just listed and place them within reach. The first thing that you need to do to your tire is loosen the lug nuts. Remove the hubcap if necessary. Some cars don't have hubcaps, so you need to consult your owner's manual for proper instructions in removing the hubcaps. Using the lug wrench, begin to loosen the lug nuts. Sometimes the lug nuts are quite difficult to loosen. If you can't loosen them, try to jump on the lug wrench to loosen them. Do not remove the lug nuts, only loosen them. Okay, the next thing that you need to do is jack up your vehicle. Consult your owner's manual and find where the jack needs to be positioned. Usually the jack contacts the car at the small plate on the front of the car. This plate is usually located just in front of your rear tires and just behind the front tires. Position the jack under the car and raise the jack until it contacts the frame. Some cars are made out of plastic, so you really need to read your owner's manual to see exactly where to position them, because on some cars it might mess up the frame of the car. The next thing you need to do is extend the jack until the tire is about 6 inches off the ground. Remember to not stop raising the car when the flat tire is just off the ground. The spare tire is fully inflated and it will need more ground clearance. The last thing you need to do to your flat tire is to remove it. Remove the lug nuts from the bolts and put them aside. Grab the wheel. It's easiest to grab the tire at the 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock positions. Next, you need to pull the wheel straight towards you and off the car. Now it's time to get your spare tire and put it on your car. Position the spare tire directly in front of the wheel well. Align the holes in the center of the spare tire with the bolts on the car. Lift the spare tire and position it on the threaded bolts. Then you need to push the tire onto the car until it cannot go any further. Replace the lug nuts on the bolts and tighten them, but not too tight, just enough to hold the tire in place while you lower your car. Next step is to lower your car. Lower the vehicle with the jack until the car is again resting on all fours. Tighten the lug nut starting with one, then moving it to the opposite one, and so on. And then you have placed your tire. And the next thing to do is to put your tools away. You need to place the flat tire where the spare tire was located, and replace the jack and lug wrench in their proper locations. Carefully inspect your work area and make sure that you're not leaving anything. Continue on to your destination and have the flat tire repaired later. Congratulations, kudos to you. You changed your tire. Now if you hurry, you can still catch the remaining amount of time left in the amazingly interesting lecture that your college professor is giving today in class. Yay! Okay, do y'all have any questions?
You ever changed your tires before?
I've never changed my tires, but I have watched my mama and my brother change a tire.
Do you think you'd be able to do it if you had a flat today?
No. Well,
But it's just because you have a bug,
if I
right?
had not have done my speed and learned how to, I can. But I would still have to read in my owner's manual about how to change mine, because mine's different than a typical car.
Why? How's it different?
Because it doesn't, the lug nuts are different. It doesn't have the lug nuts. Well, it does, but they're different. Okay, any more questions? Please?
What if you don't have the tools that you need?
Then you need to call somebody. And if you don't have any service, then you just need to try to flag a nice person to help you. Okay, any more questions, Mama? No more questions?